So it looks like it's time for another Clash of Clans update, and today we have a list of interesting quality of life improvements, with the biggest ones being applied to your clan chat, clan perks, and clan war. Starting with the clan chat gaining a new feature called clan tagging. There will be 3 different tag types. At clan will notify everyone in the clan, at leaders will notify all co-leaders and the leader, and at player name will notify only the tagged player. Now I know what some of you are probably thinking based on experiences on things like Discord, but they did take that into account. Players who join a clan will not be able to use clan chat tagging until they've been in the clan for more than 30 minutes. Also, if you do not want to participate or you want to opt out of clan chat tagging, you can go to settings, more settings, scroll down to notification settings, and change the clan chat tagging option. It also looks like they're going to be adding a new clan castle level at Town Hall 16, and the biggest takeaway from this new addition is that players can request for 2 siege machines instead of just 1. Players can request 2 of the same type of siege machine or 2 different ones. Depending on the clan's level and perks, a single clanmate can donate up to 2 siege machines, or 2 different clanmates can donate 1 siege machine at a time. Before starting a battle, both requested siege machine options will be available for selection, plus the normal clan castle and 3 siege machines trained in your workshop. By the way, if you use raid medals to self-donate, you can also fill your clan castle with 2 siege machines. It also looks like they're sneaking in some stat changes to the Royal Champion's haste vial. Go figure, considering I just maxed that out. Levels 9 through 18 will lose some points to the attack speed increase percentage, and I'll throw those stat adjustments on the screen for you to pause and review if they apply. And then over on the builder base, currently you have the option to select an active base layout out of the 3 base options. In this update, Clash will be adding a new option to set a defensive layout, so that way your active layout is separate from the one that players attack. This new defensive layout must contain all buildings and traps that are placed on the active layout. This option will go inactive if you edit the layout without placing all available buildings and traps, or if a new building or trap has been purchased from the shop and added to the active layout. There will also be some changes coming to clan games in this update, one of those being an adjustment to how often select builder-based tasks will populate, but there really isn't a lot of information on what that means exactly. Also, it looks like they're adding task types for winning battles with hero equipment, but there are some requirements to complete those tasks. Here's some quality of life changes and additions that you guys are going to like, starting with active star bonus multipliers from events and town hall upgrades will now apply to ore. That's a good thing. There's also the biggest change on this list would be the considerable buff being applied to clan perks to allow each player to donate more troops, and I'll scroll through some of these levels so you can see how they will apply to your current clan level, with the biggest jump for players in level 10 and above clans increasing from the current 9 troops 3 spells donation to being able to donate 50 troops 3 spells and 2 siege machines. And lastly, we have some minor changes and a new tool for clan war. Town Hall 16 villages will now receive 6 starry ore instead of 5. Clan war rewards for losing a war are increased from 43% to 50%. Rewards for a tied war go from 50% to 57%. Both of these changes apply to resources and ore gains. 35 versus 35 wars and 45 versus 45 wars will be available for selection by leaders after this update, and hero equipment will now be taken into account in attacks when matchmaking, in addition to the town hall's level. And then there's also the new tool called Clan War Signup, which clan leaders and co-leaders can post in the clan chat. This option can be found from the war map next to the Start War button. There can only be 1 sign-up item in the chat at a time. Sign-ups in the chat only apply to normal clan wars at this time and will not include clan war leagues or friendly wars. Every clan member can choose to opt in or out from the next war. Signups can be pinned and won't be removed until the next war begins. And the most important note here is that the war roster selection screen will display each clan member's last seen online time, so you aren't bringing an inactive account into war. And that's pretty much most of the important stuff in these notes, minus some bug fixes, which I'll throw up on the screen for you guys to share with your clan mates.